somebody may tell me this is a bad idea, and I respect opinions. But we're going to try it out. Put this sawdust in the goat pen as a absorbent slash bedding slash smell control, whatever you want to call it. Hell, I guess slash carbon for making up or for composting. So with the sawmill going steady now, I've got plenty of sawdust piling up, and I'm trying to figure out places to put it, but places to put it that's of good use. We were a little unsure about putting in the goat pen due to potential fines that are in it, causing respiratory problems. So what we agreed on was not to put it in their house, but I put it out here on the ground. Now this is actually all damp because we just had rain, so there's no dust at all right now. Now as the sun hits it and it dries out in the next couple days, if it somehow gets kicked around, it might stir up some dust, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. We'll just have to see how it goes. But my hope is that just by putting it in here in the goat pen, it will inadvertently get peed on and pooped on. And of course, I'm sure there's plenty of nitrogen in their pee, and I know there is in the poop. So it will basically get inadvertently composted. You know, it's kind of like having pigs composted for you, only it'll be the goats that'll do it. They're not going to scratch and root it around and tumble it around, but they will just direct apply the nutrient balance, if you will. That's the plan. And then eventually I'll come through and I'll do like I showed you on the last video, where I'll rake all this up after it's basically turned into soil. I'll rake it all up. Oh, there you go. There it is. Direct application. Oh, there's more. It's like they know. They're like, hey, we got fresh stuff to poop on and pee on. We need to take advantage. So anyway, yeah, that's the hope, is rather than me have a big compost pile and have to turn it, we'll just let them compost it right here on the ground, and then I'll pick it up later and have fresh compost. That's the plan. If nothing else, it'll just sit here and help break down, and you know, over time it'll raise this soil elevation, which would never hurt. I really need to put, we're going to see how this one does. I really need, if it works fine and the goats don't all start wheezing, I'll put another one in the milker's pen here, because all of this right through here, right inside their gate, is soggy when we get a lot of rain. So anyway, that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. The reason I decided, you know, I was kind of on the fence. I decided to go ahead and do it though, because I was reading up on, oh, there's more. I was reading up on, you know, the wood pellets that you can buy for animal bedding, and they're pine pellets. And those actually had on the instructions on how to, you know, put them, it had like a 12 by 12 horse stall or something. But it said you're putting them down in the stall. It actually recommended opening each bag. Oh, there's a little more. It recommended opening each bag and actually pouring on like, it's like a gallon or two of water, I think, maybe a cup or two, I can't remember. But you pour water intentionally onto the pellets, which makes them swell and puff up. And then they break down basically into damp sawdust. And it said right on there that if you notice that dust is a concern, you just wet it down. So I think with the goats just tracking across it, peeing on it, pooping on it, that's going to keep it mostly wet down and at least get the fines out of it. They're not going to run around and really stir it up for any reason. So that's kind of what told me, okay, I can do this, because if the pine sawdust pellets, those are just compressed sawdust. And they, you know, recommend right on there, use it for horses, chickens, I think pigs, maybe even said goats, I don't remember. But you know, just keep it moist as needed so that dust isn't an issue. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And if I can get this one here to stop. See if I can get this one. Always is eating on her clothes. She always is nipping on your pants and your shoes when you come in here. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. And hopefully it's not a problem and I can do more and more.